Bye-bye bullets. Some retailers report ammunition is in short supply in southeastern Wisconsin.
There's a shortage of ammunition.
A local ammo reseller says demand is so high right now for reloaded ammunition that the backlog could affect law enforcement training in the coming months. Fox 5's Tony Thomas has our story. Tony?
Russ, the Carroll County company, Georgia Arms, says it has a 6-month backlog because of increased demand. Now, company owners say some police departments might soon not have enough of this reloaded ammo for all their training. Workers at Georgia Arms reload and then resell millions of spent casings every year. But there's a demand, they say, for so much more.
If I didn't have another order beyond today, it would take me 6 months to catch up.
Yes, your employees are working around the clock.
Around the clock, yep. 18 to 24 hours a day.
Have you ever seen it like this?
Y2K, but this is worse.
And we're still months behind.
Owner Larry Haney says demands of the war effort and increased demands by civilians who say they're worried about possible changes in national gun policies are just some of the reasons for the boom. A boom, he says, that is starting to affect your local lawmen. Training, he says, is being adjusted or trimmed in some cases because of the tight ammo supply.
The impact on law enforcement is tremendous. Training ammunition is tough to come by, and it's expensive.
Some police and sheriff's agencies we spoke with say they buy enough in advance they've yet to feel the effect. Others say they're watching the situation, realizing a problem looms. Here in Douglas County, sheriff's commanders say they used to use as much as 200,000 rounds of ammunition every year. Now, because of supply and mainly budget concerns, they've cut that in half and now train only twice a year.
Get your orders in early because, you know, we're months behind.
I'm Lisa Rose.
And I'm Steve Grant. In this recession, it's hard to find any negative numbers in the firearms business.
Ammunition is flying off store shelves.
I've never seen anything like this.
At 417 Guns on Campbell, ammunition blasts out the door almost as soon as it's delivered.
I'm getting phone calls from Rolla, Jeff City, St. Louis, Kansas City, people looking for it. And there's just, we got 2 boxes in the other day, and it was like gold.
The most popular ammunition, 9mm and .380.
Sold 2,000 rounds in, a day and a half, which normally that would last, months, if not year.
It's not just ammunition, it's also reloading supplies. Here at 417, this shelf is usually stacked with these primers. Right now, this is the only box they have in stock. As for why this is the case, well, local owners and distributors say it's fear.
Chad, is this a case of some people hoarding the ammunition?
It is. In some of the shops that we've spoken with, it seems as if somebody will come in to go to the range. Instead of buying 1 box of ammunition, they might come in and buy 4 boxes or 5 if they can, with the fear of a possible taxation down the road. So they're taking this all and going home. The other side of that coin, though, also is some ammunition is only made in some parts of the year, not year-round. So, of course, what used to get them by for a full year is now running short, and they're trying to play catch-up.
There's a bullet shortage in the state of Minnesota. Area gun shops are running low or running out of ammunition. Part of the problem is caused by increased demand from the military, but along with that, consumers worried about changes in gun laws are buying more than they need.
Gun owners in Utah have noticed a shortage for certain types of ammunition, specifically for handguns and semi-automatic weapons.
Afghanistan has led to an ammunition shortage for many gun owners, including police officers right here in Colorado.
There's an ammunition shortage in the U.S., and gun shops across central Texas are running out of bullets. Fox 7's Rudy Koski live downtown with what's causing the problem. Rudy.
Hi, Mike. I'm told that this problem has been percolating for about 2 years now, and what we're seeing is a new spike in this problem. Ammunition suppliers saying there's several reasons for this. First, a lot of bullets still needed for the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and then there's the economy. Manufacturers having a hard time getting loans for supplies to make the bullets. But there are others who believe that the reason is political. There's fear, you see, that state and federal anti-gun legislation is on the way, and all of this triggering a shopping frenzy. Todd Foster walked into Heritage Firearms Friday morning to buy bullets. He found a lot of empty shelves.
It makes me worry about your average individual, your law-abiding citizen, not being able to defend himself when, the criminals have unlimited outlets of getting whatever they want.
The recent run on ammunition has store owner Dick Doak searching the internet for any supplier that can help him restock. he hasn't had much luck.
Demand's gone through the roof, and the supply has fallen through the basement.
Doak and others like him say the problem started after the election of President Barack Obama. There's growing fear the new administration and the Democratic majority in Congress will enact new federal gun regulations, cracking down again on semi-automatic weapons, magazines, and the ammunition loaded into them. That fear triggering a nationwide case of mass buying and hoarding.
So whatever goes out the door, we may not be able to have tomorrow.
This shortage is not only affecting the average gun owner, competitive shooters, as well as law enforcement officers. They're having a difficult time getting reloaded. And if you can find the bullets, you're going to pay for the bullets. For example, this is a 9mm shell. A box of 50 last year, costing about $8. Now, if you can find the same box, it's going to cost $15.
The ability to buy ammunition is a backdoor saying that we can't bear arms.
And with the boxes of ammo she was able to buy, Margison left the store with an eye on Washington and a tight grip on her guns. Now, according to a spokesperson with an ammunition manufacturer company locally here, production may not catch up with demand until 2010, and that's late 2010 at best. Reporting live downtown, Rudy Koski, Fox 7 News.
I went to Farm and Fleet, Walmart, Gander Mountain. All the shelves were empty.